Welcome back to World Rapid Reports. Today, we're diving into the remarkable life of one of Hollywood's most iconic figures, George Burns. From his humble beginnings in New York to becoming an Oscar-winning actor, George never failed to surprise the world with his humor, resilience, and unexpected career comebacks. But it was in his final years that he truly shocked Hollywood. While many others retired, George Burns signed a contract to perform on his 100th birthday, making jokes about age, cigars, and martinis, turning the inevitable into comedy gold. Even after his death, he delivered one last joke that proved he was sharp, witty, and unstoppable until the very end. Born Nathan Burnham on January 20th, 1896, George's childhood was far from easy. Growing up in a cramped apartment with his family of Jewish immigrants in New York, he learned early on the value of humor. After his father's death when he was just 7 years old, Nathan took on multiple jobs to support his family, including polishing shoes and delivering newspapers. His big break came in a candy shop where he and his co-workers discovered they could harmonize while making syrup. Their talent caught the attention of passers-by, leading them to form a singing group, the Pee Wee Quartet, with the help of a local mailman as their manager. Nathan, who later adopted the stage name George Burns, transitioned from a street performer to a vaudeville comedian, and in 1923, he met Gracie Allen. Together, they formed one of the most beloved comedy duos in history. George was initially the funny man, but soon realized that Gracie, with her quirky, scatterbrained humor, was naturally funnier. Their partnership was a massive success, moving from vaudeville to radio and later to television, where their show became a staple for millions. Their real-life chemistry translated into their performances, making them an unforgettable pair. After Gracie's retirement in 1958 and her subsequent death in 1964, George struggled but reinvented himself in the 1970s. At 80, he won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in The Sunshine Boys, and later, his performance as God in Oh God turned him into a pop culture phenomenon. His career continued to flourish well into his 80s, with more films and even a successful Las Vegas act. Even at 100, George continued to perform, signing a lifetime contract with Caesar's Palace, and joking about performing on his 100th birthday. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep his commitment due to health problems, but Caesar still honored him with a massive birthday message. He joked about aging, his cigars, and his love for martinis, even making fun of the idea of living to 100. In his final years, George's humor remained sharp, making one last joke in an Australian commercial in 1996, weeks after his death. The ad aired posthumously, showcasing his final punchline, which became his last gift to the world: his timeless humor. George Burns taught us that comedy isn't about age, but about timing, talent, and never giving up. He didn't retire until he was the last one standing, and his legacy lives on, inspiring comedians of all ages.